Breaking news, breaking news. This is him right here, Patrick Joseph White, the CDC Atlanta shooter. An image. He used to work at Mellow Mushroom in Kennesaw, Georgia. And I found his Facebook profile that he used. I'm going to share it all with you. This is the guy. This is the guy on Friday that went to the CVS across from the CDC and just opened fire at the CDC. An officer intervened and he shot and murdered an officer. It's a terrible situation and everyone wants to know, who is this guy? Apparently he didn't like vaccines and apparently he felt the COVID-19 vaccine made him sick. Now I'm going to share some information from a reporter talking about his LinkedIn profile, his neighbors that this reporter spoke to, his neighbors, and I'm going to share his Facebook profile with all of you. Check it out. A journalist from Georgia, Cody Alcorn, put out some information about Patrick White. I'm going to read this as we continue to work to get a picture of the suspect, Patrick White, 30, of Kennesaw, Georgia. Neighbors are offering some insight into the suspect. We're told White lived with his parents. Neighbors, as you can imagine, are shocked to learn the man who many interacted with often is now the suspect accused of killing a DeKalb County police officer as he carried out an attack at the CDC in Atlanta on Friday afternoon. One neighbor told 11 Alive White was really against vaccines. The neighbor recalled White telling her it made him sick. She said White's appearance changed recently as she noticed him being visibly smaller, skinnier. She added White would hang out on her porch. A second neighbor specifically recalled White knocking on their doors about a year ago asking their views on the COVID-19 vaccine. He was talking about having a short time to live. This particular neighbor saw White walking a dog a week ago. Another neighbor of White said he was very pleasant during their interactions. The neighbor pointed out White never spoke about politics, only talked about vaccines. White was described as a neighbor who helped neighbors with yard work. He walked neighbors' dogs. He would help take down holiday decorations. Neighbors obviously taken back by learning their neighbor is the suspect identified in Friday's attack. LinkedIn profile matching White indicates he attended Kennesaw State University, which is not far from his home. It also lists his employment as Mellow Mushroom. We reached out to the university to verify. This is the public Facebook profile of Patrick White. The CDC shooter in Atlanta found his profile here. Studied at Kennesaw State University, went to Harrison High School, lives in Atlanta, from Kennesaw, Georgia. Let's see. Let's take a look here. What do we got here? He posted in 2024, way out there in a field somewhere. Interesting. And look. Wow. Is that a lion or tiger? What do we got? And let's just see. Let's see if he got any videos. No videos. Let's see anything about him. He studied at Kennesaw State University, class of 218. Information Systems, class of 2013. Went to Harrison High School. So Harrison High School here. Harrison High School, this is where he went. Everything matches up. Look at this. Check-ins. Some of the places he checked in: White Oak Pastures in Bluffton, Georgia. Spring Restaurant. These were all in 2024. The Deer and the Dove. B-Side Decatur. Lazy Betty. All in 2024. These check-ins. Now, let's look. Oh, got one friend. Connor Harrelson. Let's see if Connor Harrison has any white friends here. Let's see what he has. Nothing. Let's continue to look at these photos here. Oh, look at this. Interesting that he would post this, right? No toxic chemicals on our land. Oh, remember, he worked at the Mellow Yellow. And so he definitely
knows a little bit about cooking, right? Cooking here. Look at this. Look at this. Meals, but no photographs of him. No photographs of him. Just this looks like meals that he has been posting. Meals, but no photographs of himself. Oh, look. Look at this. I see a finger here. I see a yellow around a thumbnail. Maybe he smokes. Maybe he's a smoker. What do we got going here? B-side, B-side, B-side. Oh, more food, more food, more food. Look at this. So he's posting places. But that's it, folks. That is it. This is his profile. Mellow Yellow. Studied at Kennesaw State University. This is the guy. Let me know what you think.
Well, here he is. Patrick Joseph White. Patrick White. But no other photos exist that I've seen of him. No family are on social media either. Some distant family members, but nothing on him and his family. Lived with his parents. Look at the shirt. It says Mellow. Now, Mellow Mushroom, which is like a pizza joint. They had him, had him on his Instagram, on their Instagram, the Kennesaw location, but they took it down over the weekend. So they're trying to distance themselves from this guy, and I don't blame them whatsoever. Not faulting them at all, you know. A lot of times these crazy whack jobs, no one suspects them doing it. You know, sometimes people have criminal records and they're predictable, but sometimes these people stay under the radar. It seems like he was liked by many, but felt the CDC was somehow involved with his health and the COVID-19 vax. But we're going to get more pictures of him. Hopefully, when we do, we will share on JLR Investigate. Sub to the channel, like, hit the notification button. Let me know what you think. Patrick Joseph White. We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Stay tuned.